when I was in boot camp, we would get inspected by the senior leadership or whatever. And you have 4 elements and you have about 15, 20 guys in each element, right? And they came in and did a spot check, and I was the leader for element 4, and they were spot checking element 3. And they were like, I want whoever has this locker, get over here, locker number whatever, get over here, and send the element leader too. So the guy shows up, but there is no element leader because the element leader for number 3, he was on an appointment.
Yeah. So
the guy's yelling, it's boot camp. So he's like, where the is element leader number 3 or whatever. And nobody was going. And somebody said, hey, element leader 3 has an appointment. He's not here. And they're like, where's element leader number 4? And I was like, fuck. And I ran over there.
Yeah.
And he's like, how is he doing? How is he? Is he good? And I was like, I don't know. I'm the leader for element 4. I was like, if you inspect element 4, they'll be good. I was like, but I'm not the leader for this element. And he was like, you're the leader for everybody. You guys are leaders. You lead everybody, not just your team. You lead the entire team. So is he good? And I was like, yeah, he's good. And then I don't know if it was a test, but so you would get recycled. You would get thrown back weeks in training if you failed stuff. So your training was supposed to be 8 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
And you could get rolled, like you could be in week 4 and you could get rolled back to week 2 or week 1. So they inspected his locker and he failed. And they're like, he's going to get recycled back like 2 weeks. And they told me, he's like, unless you put up your locker, we'll go inspect your locker. And if you fail, you guys both get recycled. But if you pass, he can stay.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And I passed. And he's like, you got you got lucky. And he told the guy, he's like, he saved your ass.
Yeah.
He's like, keep your shit straight.
See, and
but from that point forward, I was like, you know what? It's everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to make sure that I take care of everybody.
Yep. It all starts from the top.
Real quick. I used to make the guys, we would go through lockers because that was a big thing. We would go through the lockers. They had to be squared away in a way. It's fucking ridiculous. Like your t-shirts, your undershirts had to be folded into a 6-inch square. Like they would measure them. They would take the ends of the t-shirts and like we would fold the t-shirt into a 6-inch square and we would put it in a binder. And then we would get a pair of tweezers and we would pull the edges of the shirt out so that they were perfectly even with the rest of the shirt.
Baby, that's why you fold so good.
But anyway, this is what we had to do. So at the end of the night, everybody would go to sleep and I would stay up and I would go through every single person's locker and make sure that their lockers were straight. Before everybody went to sleep, I would tell them, if your shit is not the way it's supposed to be, expect me to wake you up.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to wake you up and you're going to do push-ups for everything that I find wrong. This is the thing. I never let anybody do push-ups by themselves. I always did the push-ups with them. Now imagine you have fucking 20 people and the first locker, you got fucking 10, 20 push-ups that you do. Second locker, you got 10, 20 more push-ups. Like they're doing 10. I'm doing fucking 20. I would do like 300 push-ups by the time I'm fucking done looking at all these lockers.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was, but I knew that it wasn't right for me to have them do push-ups and me be standing over them.
That's awesome.
And so I would count and I would be on the floor with them doing push-ups.
That's leadership.